think that's it. Hey y'all. Good evening, everyone. Peace and love. My name is Tiara Charday. It is time for the divine message for the collective. We are up late. It's close to 12 midnight here, Eastern time. I hope that you can hear me. Go on ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video. Hey, hey, welcome. Hope everyone is well. Um, Let me see. Okay. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Welcome in. Um, so I was kind of like relaxing, winding down my day, and some things started to come up. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Um, some things started to come up, and I wanted to talk to y'all for a moment. This message, um, it's titled "Meet Me at the Crossroads," and at first, I couldn't really explain why that was to be the title. Um, when I was, you know, about to type the words, that came to me, "Meet me at the crossroads," and then the Bone Thugs and Harmony song, "Meet me at the crossroads so you won't be lonely." When I was a kid, by the way, when I was younger, that video scared me. So let me know if you resonate. Leave a comment if the Bone Thugs and Harmony Crossroads video scared you too when you were younger. But um, but yes, let's get into this message really, really quick. A little housekeeping. You can get in on the Embodying the Goddess program. The links should be in the description box, tiaracharday.com. You could also join me in my Sacred Sister Circle. That is not a program, it is a community, it is a sisterhood where we vibe. There's a bunch of resources, and we have our private homepage so that you can log in and get your videos and your resources. So if you are in need of community at this time, I highly recommend that, and you have the invitation to join us. So I wanted to say that because that came up today in the DMs. So I wanted to share that with those of you who may also be interested in joining the circle. Um, what else? I'll be doing some clubhouse rooms this week and weekend. So I hope to see you there. And I believe that's all of the messages. So let's go into this divine message. Okay, so you are on the move. Where are you going? You are on the move. And if you feel stuck at this time, just know that things are moving behind the scenes. You may have asked for something and is on the way to you. This could also be a person on the way to you or in your vicinity in some way. You are stepping forward with wisdom and lessons, right? So I feel like you've had an epiphany a minute ago, or you had a moment of imbalance, possibly, and you decided, or you had an awakening, or you had guidance come in. It could be also friendships, your partner come in and give you some guidance that really sets you on the right track. And again, I am getting something that you prayed for as well. For some of you, you have ancestors, and your bloodline is really stepping in at this time to relay information to you for the next phase of your journey. They could definitely be telling you where to live, where to move, the locations that are best for you, because I am seeing travel here. And there is a meeting of sorts taking place. This could definitely be within you, within your being. different aspects of you coming into union, and this could also be a reunion for many of you, a reunion of people that you know, or just, soul tribe coming in. That's definitely here. You are not, at this time, it feels like you're not satisfied with what's going on around you or the things that are being offered to you at this time. You're wanting more. And wow, this came up last night. It's not that you're one of the sisters I was speaking with said this, but it's not that you're, ungrateful for what you have. You're not at all that. You have much gratitude for the things that you have. You're just very excited and eager to pull in the new. So that's what sis said. She saw it somewhere, and that is the message that is here as well. You're eager for something more, and that is coming in. Now, there's a couple different things for people out here. The things you're, for some of you, you're going to receive what you want. Now, this, I think this came up a couple videos ago. You're going to receive exactly what it is that you want. I feel like for some of you, this is a home. This could be love. Be mindful that there are there are people who may not want you to receive that, just kind of like off the strength that they also want the same things. So this also came up in another message, but just be mindful of your circle at this time. Make sure your vibrations are high, because you do have something coming in. You do have something coming in right now. And I want you to focus on it. For some of you, it is a new home. You could be moving to a new home, or you could have just solidified things at your home right now. It could have taken some persuasion for some, or some. I heard craftiness, but I don't think it's like low vibrational. I just think it's you. You just probably had to really rely on spirit and the divine to assist you in obtaining something. For some of you, this is someone. There's a person in your life right now, or a person that you're desiring. I feel like you're going to do things to get this person. And I there's some of you, like I said, this is high vibrational, but there are others where it's kind of like, just be mindful of who you have around you and who you have interested in you at this time, because that's also here. For those of you who may be dating, like you're just going on your dating thing, trying to find the right person for you. Just be mindful of the people that you're coming across, and make sure your safety is the top priority and things like that. Don't just invite people you don't know into your home, or to your home, or know where you live or work or your movements. I feel like I feel that message is definitely coming in right now. For those of you in a relationship, there could be someone plotting on your partner, or both of you, because that happens. And they could definitely just want, like, say for some of you, you're in a toxic relationship. You run across somebody who sees that you're in this toxic relationship, and they're like, I want to come towards this person. I want to tell her that, relationships work out, like they're awesome. She could find love. It could be that. But for some of you, it's more devious. Like somebody is wanting you, they're desiring you, and they're kind of going about it in a different way. It could definitely involve spell work. It could. That doesn't have to be like a negative thing. Many people call out and want to manifest their soulmate and do candle magic and things like that. So I'm not necessarily saying that, but for some, you do have like some sort of spell work being used on you. Somebody is trying to manifest you into their life, or them into your life. So that's going on. For some of you, you know this, or yeah, like you know this or you knew this, and it is why you're moving away at this time, or it is why you're making a different choice because you don't want any type of outside interference in that way, or whatever you consider outside interference to be. You kind of want it to be a natural progression. For some of you, that is what you're on right now. You are in a union, or you're moving into a union that there's going to be like this natural progression. For some of you, it's going to be fast. For some of you, you're going to move into some sort of union or partnership or collaboration very fast. You may actually, this is just coming up, you may think that it's fraudulent, but it's not. And I think you may feel like it's fraudulent because you just moved out of a sticky situation, or the past could be coming up for you right now. So definitely use your discernment, use your intuition in that, because I'm getting that it is like a past trigger, or something like that coming up, and you can actually trust whatever is coming towards you. If this is a business offer, you can trust it. Definitely use your intuition and your discernment. For some of you, you have, a solid inner circle, or you have a mentor or counselor or something like that. You can ask for advice, because I do sense that for some, you have really good invitations coming in. You could have gotten like a job invitation, like a job inquiry, like, hey, we have this going on. We saw you online, blah, blah, blah. That could definitely come up for some of you, or it did. For others of you, because you moved away from a situation, like you willingly moved away from a situation, you have more coming in. You could definitely have a romantic partner coming in because you're not in toxic energy anymore, or you're not in, or you left the toxic environment. You know what I mean? Because it's all about frequency. You could have been in an environment where the type of partner that you want is not going to align with you, because they wouldn't even be caught in that environment anyway. They're not of that frequency. So as soon as you move away, or you shift your thought process, you'll be able to pull in what you want. And like I said, that goes for business. That's also there for friendships as well. It could have been a behavior that you used to do, because that also came up. Like for some of you, you could be rejecting love or friendship because of a past situation. You're used to people getting over on you or talking about you behind your back. You've experienced that. Hey, y'all who just came in. You've experienced that. So now you're kind of like, looking at situations kind of cross-eyed, but the divine is moving you into space where you don't have to do that. And you can really trust those around you. You can share more as well. You're going to have friendships like that where you can share more. Um, hmm. I just got that you do have a friendship now that's going to end or transition for some of you. For some of you, you actually have a friendship that's going to turn into romance. Okay, that just came up. That's random. But for others of you, you have a friendship that is going to end, and it's because one of you has shifted. Hey, DJ, how you doing, love? It's because one of you has shifted. And there's no need to blame in that situation. It's just you've outgrown a connection, or your partner has outgrown the connection. Okay. Some of you are getting married. Some of you could have just been and I usually share messages like this on my Patreon, but some of you could have just gotten proposed to, or you made something official, but you don't trust it. For some of you, you actually have a reason not to trust it. I'm getting. And I am so sorry if you didn't want that confirmation. But there is a connection that you feel iffy about that you're actually right to feel iffy about. You know, it doesn't really align with you, or the person is kind of devious or sneaky. They could be cheating. You can't really trust it. That's also coming up too, y'all. I just give the messages, y'all. Because I do sense that some of you are single. You're either freshly single, or there are also those of you who, and like I was saying before, there are those of you who have a love interest coming in. Yeah, but you're either single now or you're freshly just got out of a situation. For some of you, listen, if you just got out of a romantic union, don't trip too much, because it's like the divine had to do that so that you can like clear your energy, like I was saying before, and get with the right person for you. And that's here. It's all over this message. I mean, I've been saying it forever. Freshly available. Wow, yeah. That's the energy. That's the energy that's here. And it's a good decision. It's a good decision. Let me see what else is coming up. In the meantime, I feel like many of you are going to be working on your coin. You're going to be, some of you are entrepreneurs, or you have a business idea. It could definitely be makeup, but it's also like self-improvement overall. I feel like that's what the entrepreneurial idea is. I do see money. I do see money coming in. I do see that. It's like for some, this is an inheritance. And again, there's some underlying energy here, so just be mindful of. And I said this last week. So watch the video right before this. But I said, watch your possessions. That is so crazy. Oh my goodness. I just made a connection right now, y'all. That's why I'm like, wow. But yeah, like watch your possessions. And if this is like an inheritance, there may be like a little static before you get it. There may be some arguments or some like friction between siblings or family or something like that. There is legacy here as well. Wealth coming in. And also somebody is not happy about a decision that was made. Somebody's not happy about a decision that was made. That could be for a couple different situations, and that was a lot to just kind of go through right now, because it just came through to me in like a series of like images that don't connect. So I'm thinking, I just saw many people's situations. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna step out of that. What else, y'all? Yeah, travel. Where y'all going? Like, I started this video saying that. Like, where are you going? That means so many different things because y'all are traveling. Like, you are changing your physical location. But there's also maybe you're mapping out your life right now, mapping out the things that you want and how to get there. And maybe that's why there is that question of where are you going? Maybe you're needing to answer that or address it in some way. You could have been avoiding that. Like maybe you were just floating around or you were just like melting into your sofa on the daily. Or maybe you just kind of been loafing. Like, I don't know, no judgment. It'd be like that. Like maybe you just didn't have a plan for a while. But you're getting guidance right now. You could definitely be feeling it or hearing it or seeing it in your dreams. But you're getting guidance right now to move forward. Like get moving. For some of you, it feels like a fire under your ass. And it is your guidance. It is your purpose calling. It's for some of you, this is your divine partner calling too. And they're like, yo, like, hurry up. Like, I've been waiting 150 years. Like, are you coming or not? Like, what's going on? And that's also like meet me at the crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads between the old shit and the good shit that we're moving towards, It's that type of energy. Like, meet me right here at this intersection of us really like gaining a certain level of self mastery, and now we can walk this new path together. It's that type of energy, and it could sound all romantic and everything to certain people, but this is legit what's going on. And if you don't believe it, that's probably why it's not happening to you. So look, so that energy is coming, is here, and also the energy is coming towards you at this time. So for many of you, you're going to have to show up at the crossroads. For some of you, you have a little bit more to go. For others of you, you were literally right there. Like, you got your little knapsack. You got your little knapsack, you got your overnight bag. Hang on, y'all, I'm going to move a little bit, okay? You got your overnight bag. You know, you're doing your thing. It's been a long day, y'all. So if I showed you myself right now, you'd be like, "All right, Tierra, like, wow." Hang on one second. All right. So, what else is coming up for y'all? Um, Actually, I'm gonna put that back on. It's hot. Some of you are not wanting to. Oh, and I just looked and we were on for 22 minutes. Um, Some of you are not wanting to take that next step, or if you've been hesitating, right? So if we're going to use this metaphor, and for some of y'all, this is literal, of being at the crossroads. For some of you, it's like you have like 10 feet to go and you're right there. And you know that. Right now, I feel like I'm tapping into somebody or like a group of people who actually know, and you're aware, you're awakened. You know you only have 5 steps to go. But you're kind of like, okay, like, give me a minute. Like, I don't know. Like, let me just take a smoke break or something. Like, let me take a nap. But for some of you, it's procrastination. And you just got to keep it 100 with yourself so you can move on. Like, just acknowledge that you're procrastinating and you're bullshitting. So you could just move on and get to the next step of getting off your ass and doing what you need to do. Because that's really what's here. And it's all love and just acceptance of where you are right now if you do need that break. And it's also the acknowledgement that you got to keep going. So it's you're balancing that right now. For some, you could be overwhelmed by that type of energy, right? Because there is a sort of like a sense of carefree energy when you don't really know what's coming towards you. It's kind of like tra la 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 la. But for some reason, whoever I'm tapping into, you know what's coming towards you. So that's actually giving you anxiety. For some, your knowledge isn't giving you security at this time. It's actually like making you a little queasy. And like I said, maybe that's why you're not taking these next few steps, because you need to take a moment to kind of like get your bearing, take some deep breaths, get some water, that type of energy. But with that being said, for those of you who do resonate with that and you do feel like you're so close, you know that there's 5 steps left, you about to be at that crossroads to meet your destiny or whatever it is, or that $1 million or that lover or that child that you've been wanting to conceive, you know that. So, wait a minute. I just lost that train of thought because somebody is... Man, it's a catapult at the crossroads. Ooh, yeah, say that. It is. Oh my goodness, it is. It really is. Like, I literally was just talking to my sisters yesterday about that. My sister girls literally said that. Um, hmm. I was redirected a little bit. Somebody's gonna have twins, or somebody has twins. By the way, that just kind of snuck in. But yeah, all right. So again, for those of you who did resonate with that part of it, you're real close. You real close, and you know it. And it's okay if you have a little anxiety. That's all right. Everybody experiences a little stage fright. It's cool. It's cool, but you gotta get on the stage. For some of y'all, you know it. I had a message come through that it was kind of like, all right, we need you to do this, we need you to do this, and you'll be like, wait, but I'm not ready. And the message was like, well, you better get ready because it's showtime. Like, so I don't know what you I don't know what you're gonna do, but this is happening. So it's very much that energy for many of y'all, and you know it. You know it. Like sis said, like there's a catapult at the crossroads. It's a whole trampoline, and you really have free reign, right? Because you could do a backflip, you could do a front flip, you could split, you could do so much. For some, that creates a lot of fear and anxiety, and I totally get that. Like, I get that. It makes sense, you know, to have all that access, and you're in alignment with your purpose, and it could look like many different things, just like there's different colors that you could possibly wear. It's like that's how you can embody your purpose at this time. Like, you could put it on. Like, it's Wednesday, you know what? I'm gonna wear pink today. You could just make that choice. But for some people, all of those options, all of those choices can cause overwhelm. The advice coming through to that is like, it's always okay to take a deep breath and like relax and sit down and have a glass of water and smoke a joint and make love and color or something like that. That will always be okay. Like, that's always acceptable for you on your journey. I think somebody really needed to hear that. Shit, I needed to hear that, because I'm always like, all right, you know, you got to do this. All right, let's go. Like, okay. And sometimes, like, people or my guides have to come in and be like, baby, sit down, stop. You tired, cut it out, you falling asleep. So some of you need to do that too. Like, take a nap, you know. Don't let yourself get burned out. And I've been saying this for a while, but like, most of my messages, and I know this is divine message for the collective, because I do tap into the collective. I was about to say galactic. That's absolutely facts. But I do tap into the collective. But most of my messages are for specific people. Many of you carry the codes. Like, you literally carry codes to help further the awakening of humanity, right? To help with the whole ascension process. You carry those codes, and it's important for you to be patient and kind with yourself. Show yourself a lot of love right now. Take a lot of naps, because we're shifting through energies right now. On a spiritual plane, and also like cosmically, like as a planet. So listen, there's a lot going on. So really, the message coming in is to be patient with self and everyone else. Compassion is the key at this time as well. A lot of abundance will come to you when you are genuinely compassionate. That is the God energy. What else, y'all? Let me see. Some of y'all cracked the code. You cracked the code, or you unlocked a piece of information that is esoteric in origin. It's not just something that like regular people can just access. It's not something like that. Even with us being in the information age, it's not just something that they'll stumble upon. You have to be of a certain vibration to access this info. For some of you, this is a level. You've accessed a level. Y'all deep tonight. Y'all deep, yo. Oh my goodness. As again, the question, where y'all going? Where y'all going? What you got on? What you wearing? I want to know. I like pretty things. Like I like stuff. I like colorful things. What you gonna wear when you get there? Maybe some of you need to do that exercise. That's such a powerful manifestation tool. Our visualization and imagination. So where are you going? What are you wearing? What do you smell like? You got perfume on or you got oil? You know, what color are your shoes? How you getting there? You taking the Benz or the Chariot? Like, what are we doing tonight? That type of energy. Have fun. Play some music and daydream and think about that, because that's valuable right now. That's almost a request that you've been given. Like, the universe has sent you this, like, hey, fill out this card. Let me know what you want. V, hey, how you doing, sis? Just arrived in Vegas. Whoa, yes, have fun. And I know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but I'm nosy, so I'm gonna need the receipts. I'm gonna need to know. But yeah, see, people are traveling right now. And Vegas is nice and toasty right now, so I know you got the cute little outfits on deck. Toes done. Yes. Some of you, that's exactly what's going on. But yeah, have some fun with your journey right now, y'all. Because the universe is giving you some time to rest, to play, to integrate, to create, to map out, get your blueprint together. Yes, I'm sparkling. Ooh, I like that. I like sparkling. I like sparkly things. I love it. Um, yeah, get your blueprint together right now. You have like a small resting period. You know how you go on a road trip and you pull over to the side, or you like find like a park and you have lunch and you just kick it for a while and you stretch your legs. That's this time right now. But for some, you've literally catapulted, such a great word, you literally catapulted into where it is you're going, right? You're there now. Like, you could have just arrived, and it may not look like you're there, but you are. You are. And it's not like linear, right? That's not what I'm saying. You've energetically arrived at something for many of you. You have a lot of good shit meeting you. I'm telling you, I be wanting to know exactly who. I try not to be that nosy, y'all, but I be wanting to know exactly who I'm talking to. I have spiritual boundaries, but I be wanting to know. Because it's a lot of good things. So it's like, what are you going to be doing? Like, are you creating fashion? Like, are you a poet? Are you an artist? Are you in politics? Like, are you teaching spiritual things? Are you into the finance aspect of it? Because finance and spirituality are going to merge. It's such a beautiful marriage. So, see, that's the abundance I'm tapping into as well. There are those who are on their spiritual path. You're meant to be spiritual leaders, and you're also financially savvy. You could also be into tech too. That just came to me right now. You could also be into tech. I wrote a manual on how to eat the goddess fruity seed. Look, I love it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, finance and spirituality are going to merge in a way where they have always been one. It's just, in this construct, we've been taught that, the love of money is the root of all evil. And For many of you, you're meant to be a pioneer in breaking that, because it's not true. It's not true. For many of you, you could be a spiritual leader and you just kind of thought that you were meant to like be broke, and the divine is going the divine got something for that ass, okay? The divine is gonna show you. For many of you, yeah, I'm getting that. Many of you are spiritual leaders. You're gonna be very wealthy, and it's for some, it's gonna be like a shock. It's either gonna happen fast or it's gonna be shocking to you. Either way, it's kind of like, and by shocking, I mean you might not ever thought you'd come to that type of wealth. That's what I mean by shocking. Um, for others, like I said, it's fast. It's fast. I don't know what could be making it come fast. It's like maybe you signed a deal and now it's coming in, or maybe hey Jamira, how you doing, love? Hey. You brought the sunshine with you too. In at 1234 Eastern time. Um yeah, it's for some you come into sudden wealth. I don't know what it is. Like it could definitely be like maybe you invest in stocks, because stocks was actually pretty good, but for some it's not. It's directly related to your spiritual path and what you have going on. It's directly related to that. Let me see. Um Yeah, sudden wealth through your spirituality, through your purpose. It's directly tied. For some of you, it's literally written. It was written, right? Like fucking prophecy that you were meant to have wealth. Period. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be reaching 50 tomorrow and you're gonna come into like $3 million. Like just like that. For some, it's like that. You're moving into it. I think I said that like 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure I said that like 2 or 3 years ago. Um, hmm. For others of you, you have a divine counterpart that is actually wealthy. Ooh, and see this. Ooh, I'm telling all their business, and I am so sorry, not sorry, but this person does not want you to know that they have money. Well, shit, that's probably how they stayed. They'd stayed wealthy all this time, wealthy and alive, because, listen, but for others people, you're aligning with a divine partner who has money but doesn't like flaunt it or like wear it or something like that. There's some element. It's either you or them has this wealth. And I'm not talking figuratively either, because, people be like, oh, generational wealth. And they're like, oh, my grandma was psychic and I inherited that. I'm not talking about that type of generational wealth or wealth. I'm talking about like money in the bank, in pocket, in hand, in the purse, in the sock drawer, that type of thing. And yeah, because there was kind of like a low key energy that I shared in the beginning of the video with this part of our conversation. This is somebody who doesn't flaunt their wealth and doesn't want you to know that they just have money, which is wise. Like what else? And if this is you, you don't want other people to know that you're wealthy or that you're very comfortable. And that's also wise as well. Okay, especially for where you're moving into. Like, I don't know what that means to you, where you're moving into, because as I'm saying it, it's physical, but it's also spiritual, and it's just a lot of different shit for many different people. So I don't know, take what resonates. Shit, I don't know. I'm trying to dissect it for you, and it's like, no, it's stressing me out, so y'all gotta do what you want with it. But Yeah, you're moving into some space where you don't really want people to know you or what you have or like mm. And like again, for some of you this is wise. You may not want people to know your purpose, or it's something that's like I just got, if people knew who I was, they wouldn't love me. No. Don't say that. What do you mean by that? I don't think that's true. That's why I'm like, yeah, that's not true. That's actually like literally not true. Like I know that might be like a cycle of like thoughts that you've been experiencing, but it's like literally not true because I'm feeling like I'm seeing people loving the shit out of you because of who you authentically are. So that thought process is bullshit. I'm sorry. It's a lie. I'm the one to tell you that's a lie. You can hang it up, baby. Like everybody damn near is going to love you for who you authentically are, and they also need you. Y'all deep tonight. They need you. They need you to be who you authentically are, but like they need like you in your entirety. Like so your entire vibration activates the shit out of people. Period. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Some of you are establishing organizations. Wow, yes. Ooh, I'm happy that hit, sis. Some of you have either you have established or you will be establishing organizations or institutions, some sort of system or structure that is long standing. You're either in charge or you run it or you created it or you partnered in it. There's something there. You could have just found this out, or you could have just gotten this idea or solidified plans, something like that. You're going to be celebrating soon. There are people who don't at all. I'm, I'm laughing because yo, you lead a miserable life, but there are people who don't want you to be happy at all. Like they don't want you to be happy. So just understand it's just for your awareness, that you're gonna come into a win, or you're coming into a win, and you're gonna be celebrating and kikiing with the people who genuinely love you, but you're gonna have one or two people amongst them or around them. For some it's just around them, because I do feel like people genuinely love you. But there's gonna be someone that's gonna be like OD hating, like just over the top. Like now you're exaggerating. Like this is weird. It's gonna be that type of energy, and if it's not like outwardly visible, you're just gonna feel it. You're just gonna feel it. Don't take shit like that personally. Don't. It's not personal, because it's not ever personal. It's their own journey. And just leave it that. And that's also the compassionate part that we were talking about in the beginning. That's where the compassion comes in, because they're not like jealous of you, or like, you know what I'm saying? It's not you. It's just that they want good shit. People be wanting good shit and they don't know how to access it, or they didn't come in with those specific codes. And they're meant to learn from you, but they're in competition with you instead. And for some, you know, you're going to have to learn how to navigate that in a way that it doesn't hurt you and it doesn't hurt your feelings. There is a big message here of keeping your joy even when you know people don't fuck with you like that. And that's been a big part of my journey as well. Like a big lesson. Like just stay happy when you know people don't like you, cuz it's not personal why they don't like you. It's not ever personal. So I want to share that with somebody. You definitely, your light shows them the things that they don't have, or where they are not, or the things that they wanted and they think they, they never could access them. You're just triggering that in them. Period. Yeah. Some of you are getting married within a year. I think last video I said somebody was going to be having a child within a year. Now I'm getting marriage within a year. It could be a year from today, right now. It could be, um, I don't know, whenever you watch this or whenever you meet your person. It could be within a year from then. And, it's whatever level of marriage you want. Like, I don't know. We're having a marriage right now. I'm talking, you listening. Like, this is a marriage. So it's whatever you want for yourself. But there is, like, an official partnership coming into union. What else? Is there anything else coming in? Some of y'all have to go traveling and you don't want to. Is this for work, or is this like, I don't know, it could be for work. Could also be for family. But I feel like this is almost like an obligation to go, or kind of important, or like a major step. It's something like that. There's something there to that. Or somebody's like, oh, I really want you to be there. Like, it carries that type of energy. Some of y'all are like, yo, I don't want to go. Or if it wasn't this person, I wouldn't even be bothered. There's the energy of that too. Some of you are going to have a son. Maybe you've been manifesting a baby boy, but you're going to have a son. Or you have a son. But I feel like, no, this is for somebody who's going to have a son. Yeah, like I said, somebody's work is taken off, like a promotion. You're gonna be getting money. Oh, somebody got money from a promotion. I'm silly like that because I do see somebody acted actually like silly, like being like happy. So you could be like dancing or celebrating with friends. Like, again, there's a celebration here. Celebration energy. But yeah, somebody has a promotion. This is like a real life promotion, right? Because we use all these cute words like you were promoted in the spiritual realm. Like, nope. This is like in your job. This is like tangible. Or like in your organization, a level up. And it definitely reflects in your bank account, though. It's not like in name only, like you're the honorary and no, you get a plaque. Nope, this comes with a check. To be clear. Yeah, again, somebody's getting married. Somebody's gonna be arguing about they don't want to get married in a church. I don't know. I think I'm winding down, y'all, because when I start saying like petty, irrelevant things like that, that's what I feel like. Now it's just gonna hop around. Waiting for my review to be signed now. Hey, Tanita. Okay, sis. Come on, review. Yeah. There's things coming in for people. What was I just saying? Yeah, somebody is arguing. You could be arguing with the in-laws though, because you don't want to get married in a church, and they do, and they want that. They want that experience. For stuff like that, y'all, like listen, I'm not really into that. Like I'm not into marriage for other people. So, yeah. With conversations like marriage, it would never be an argument about are we getting married in a church and in-laws being concerned. Like it's not at all to that. For some of you, you also take on that type of energy. Like we getting married right in front of this park bench and I don't care. Some of y'all are like that. And others of you, you want to fucking rent a castle in Europe or some shit, and that's fine too. So, but there's an argument there about like how to do things with the union or where to have it. So like on a bigger scale, dang, it's almost we've been here for a minute. Love your energy. Thank you. On like the global scale, cuz y'all know I try to steer away from the politicals and all of that, but let me see. Hang on, because there was something that kind of like tickled my consciousness. So let me see what's going on. Hang on. Regulations. Obviously, regulations, but I said this a few weeks ago to somebody, but there's going to be like an announcement about something. Um, it's always a challenge for me to give these messages because on one hand, I see things going on, and on the other, it's kind of like none of that shit is going to be affecting you. So I kind of have to like balance it. So yeah, there's gonna be an announcement. It could definitely do with restrictions, but it's something that like most people aren't gonna like, but they're gonna do. And I want to be careful because I'm on this public platform. So I feel like there's just gonna be like a random thing to do with travel, like random. Thanks for your insights. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Like something with travel, like it's gonna be random, right? Like they're gonna warn about something. You're gonna be like, yo, we ain't seen none of this. Hey Greg, how you doing? You're gonna be like, well, we ain't seen no evidence of this happening in a while. So why are y'all enforcing this? Or why are y'all making this type of announcement? Like it's not gonna make sense to you. That's the type of energy I'm getting with that. But like I said, for a certain part of you, and we talked about this a while ago, like being on a different timeline than everybody else or being in a different group, you're in a completely different frequency. It's going to feel like you're on a different planet for real, because a lot of things that are going on are not going to affect you. They're not. And it's going to be so weird. I just heard survivor's guilt. Ooh, survivor's guilt. That has to do with a couple different things, because then I heard family. Some of y'all have survivor's guilt, like in regards to your family. Like you feel like you escaped a situation that has been going on with your family, but your family is still in that situation. So that's there. With survivor's guilt too, I feel like there's gonna be something going on. Yeah, there's gonna be something going on. And there's gonna be survivors, and they're gonna have like, and survivor's remorse, that type of energy, you know? I'm backing out of that, y'all. I'm backing out. Yo, I be so dramatic, y'all. I swear. Even with the spiritual stuff, I be dramatic because I literally see myself like opening the door, peeking in, and be like, nope, and closing that shit. I swear I do that often. And I make myself laugh with it. Oh my goodness. Um, And FYI, y'all are able to do that with your consciousness. You are able to do that. Okay? Like if you have messages coming through or you're thinking something or you're channeling something or your guides are giving you information that you're like, "Yo, I had a long day. Like I cannot do this right now." Then you can do that. You can say that. So, just in case somebody needed that information. And thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're something about doesn't run you. Yeah, you need to know that something doesn't run you. You're actually in control. So if you do like channel or you do download messages from source and things like that and you don't want to see it right now, just walk out, close the door. Like you can literally visualize yourself closing the fucking door. So, yeah, I hope that empowers you. Somebody's going to have visitors over. You could be making dinner for somebody. I see that. See, look, I think I'm winding down, y'all, because when I say things like that, it kind of feels like I'm tapping into individual people's lives, and I don't really want to do that right here in this space. So, do y'all have any questions? That's 21 questions and be all about us. Yeah, somebody said meet me at the crossroads. So, somebody's waiting for you. Your gifts and your blessings, your abundance is waiting for you right now. And it's not like you're waiting for it, just in case you thought that was the case. That's so cute. But all of that stuff is actually waiting for you. And like I said in the beginning, some of you are aware of that. And you're just like, just taking a breather. Like, let me just get this power nap in and I'll be right with you. For some of you, that's what's going on. All right. I know you got a question. You might as well just ask it. Some of you could be working out. You've been working on your body. Um, yeah, somebody, I just, to finish what I was just saying, because I just was in La La Land for a second, but somebody is working on their body shut down. Oh, it looks like I'm here. Okay, y'all. My phone had a little issue with being charged for so long and it was acting real finicky just now. So I truly apologize for that. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I was seeing if anybody wanted I was asking if anybody wanted a question before my phone decided to be mad at me because I had it charged and it was too hot. So maybe that's a message for somebody. I don't know. It's a message for me. Don't let your phone overheat. Hey y'all, thanks for coming back. So, yeah, some of y'all are waiting for somebody. You're waiting for someone. Yeah, you're waiting for someone. Or waiting for something to come to you. Could be information. Could definitely be information, y'all, but I just at least wanted to finish the thought that I had. I hope that I did, but I think it is time to wrap up because we did kind of get interrupted there. So anyway, I love y'all. I hope that you have a magical evening. Continue to show yourself some love and be patient and kind with yourself right now. If you are at the crossroads, it's okay to take a break, just a little second, you know, 2 minute breather. But then you got to get back in the game because it is showtime. It's time to go, boo. And yeah, I just want to wish you lots of love and abundance on your journey. Okay? Have a good night, y'all. Leave me a comment if this resonated with you. If you have any experiences that come up that I mentioned in the video, you could definitely reach out to me. I'm very approachable in that way. My info should be in the description box. I don't know. It should be, because I'm usually going live on YouTube on my laptop, but I'm on my phone right now, so I'm not sure if it pasted in the description box. But yep, excuse me. Hit me up on Instagram, Tierra Neo Charday, and my website is tierracharday.com. All right, and currently, right now, if you do want to partner with me, work with me, the best way to do so at this time is through the Embodying the Goddess program or through the Sacred Sister Circle. Okay, that's like if you want like contact with me on a regular, that's where you can get that. All right, have a good night. Love y'all. Peace and love.